Welcome back to Planet Groove, and you're just checking in today for your viewing pleasure and, of course, mine. Woo, we got Destiny's Child in the house. What's up, ladies?
Hey.
What's going? Represent Houston, Texas.
That's right.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Texas?
Texas.
With
What's the ham bone?
The ham bone, have you heard?
Ham bone, have you heard?
Mama gonna buy you a mockingbird.
I'm gonna buy you a mockingbird.
Now, if that mockingbird don't shine,
If that birthday don't shine.
Mama gonna beat your
Behind.
But I want to do it my way.
You remixing the whole
No, we don't ham bone.
No ham bone at all?
No, we don't do all that.
Well, ladies, introduce yourselves. We'll start with, I mean, I know the names, but everyone out there, of course, you want to know. Go ahead.
I'm Beyonce.
I'm Latavia.
Latoya.
And y'all average the age of
18.
18. We won't get into specifics, but I just remember when I was like 18, the women did not look like y'all. No, what are they putting in the water down there in Houston, Texas?
Everything in Texas. Massive.
All right, but y'all have grown a lot over the past year. Tell me a little bit about the success of the first album, and how's it been for you thus far?
It's been wonderful. As a matter of fact, our first single off the first album, No No No, went double platinum.
Right.
And the album sold about 800,000 worldwide. So we've really been blessed, and God has been really good to us. And we just want some more success. You know, that's how come we coming back with Bills. As a matter of fact, we wrote Bills, and Beyonce co-producing this
Bill,
song.
cha-ching, cha-ching. Okay?
Along with Candy Birds.
And Shakespeare. We co-wrote.
But of course, explain to people out there that are like trying to get into business what the importance of writing your own lyrics and your own material, as far as reaping the benefits, right?
Very important.
Very important. I know ever since the age of 8, 9, our manager Matthew knows, he always encouraged us to write.
Also the executive producer of our album.
And Shakespeare, really, it was great working with him because he really encouraged us to write. And he was like, him and Candy, they were like, all right, y'all write on this, y'all write on this. So he gave us the confidence. So when we worked with Rodney Jerkins and all the other producers, we had the confidence to write with them. So we got a chance to write on 11 of the songs on this album. And I also got a chance to produce on 7 of the songs.
Speaking of writing, the next album title is Writings
on
the Wall.
Thank you. July 27th.
Want to plug that. All right. But of course, we're going to need some of the, some help from the people out there, because we want to know what your next single is going to be. Do you have any idea?
No.
Maybe
Everybody's help.
Say My Name, Bugaboo. Well, we need everybody.
All right, well, we need everyone's help, for everyone to help us with the next single. It's going to hit streets, and all you have to do is go on the BET website at www.msbet.com and vote for which song you like, all right? And possibly... And Houston is like real big. Oh, welcome back to Planet Groove. I'm Lorenzo Ice-T Thomas. I'm just sitting here just kicking it with Destiny's Child. Fellas, I know you catching feelings. You're envying me right now. But we don't talk about Houston, this Freaknik thing that's going on right now.
Oh, yeah, Texas.
What about that? What's that? Is that like Atlanta's Freaknik?
Yeah, but it's kind of different.
People don't come like from everywhere in the United States, to Houston like they do Atlanta. It's just like
Houston getting together, and there's different kind of parties going on. There's a Kappa party, an Alpha party.
Right.
It's a big thing in the park, and there's people performing. I think, what's his name? Jubilee came down this year.
Okay.
And Shamar Moore and Neil Long came down this year.
Now, do y'all, from experiences like relationships, partying, Freaknik, do y'all put a lot of that together as far as your concepts for the album, or you write from your experiences, right?
This album, as a matter of fact, this album is very personal. It's from like our experiences along with experiences of like family members and close friends that we've actually gone through their problems with them. So this album is very personal, and when we wrote on the album, it was like a big conversation. We just sat down at the studio and we just talked about what we wanted to talk about, and it was so stress-free. It just went by, and we recorded the album in like 2.5 months.
Kind of like relieves that stress when you can put that pencil to the paper and express from your, from your experiences. So I guess, a lot of tracks on the album have a lot to do with that and those experiences, and the producers also have to feel that same emotion too. Who helped you produce on this album?
We got Missy Elliott. Big shout to you.
Yeah, Missy. Represent
She's
B-Town. B-Town. No doubt. She represents VA. Who else?
Also Rodney Jerkins. Of course, Shakespeare and Candy, Birds from Escape.
Daryl Simmons, Chad Elliott.
Immature.
Immature.
We got it.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Hooked it up.
Y'all.
We're really And also we got it.
Bro from Atlanta also.
And a duet with Next.
Then they make their cameo. They hot. Yeah. What's y'all gonna perform later on, right?
Yes, can't wait.
Bills.
Yes.
That joint is hot.
Thank you.
I mean, we could go.
Say my name.
Hey, don't adjust your channels. It's all right, because Destiny Child and me, Lorenzo Ice-T Thomas, are holding it down right here on the planet. And of course, these young ladies are young. If you do know, their average age is 18. So in order to be doing what you're doing, traveling around the country, stopping by to see people like me, thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
You have to have, you know, a strong family. The family has to be back there, you know, behind you from day one, just doing everything they can to support you. And of course, I do hear you have some talented moms to kind of like help out a little bit with the little game that you're in. You know, elaborate a little bit on that love and support you get from the family.
Well,
Go ahead, Kelly. Go ahead, Kelly.
As a matter of fact, Latavia's mom is our chaperone. Cheryl Mitchell. Hey, I'm Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl. Miss Mitchell, I'm sorry.
Mr. Rad.
Everywhere that we go, and Beyonce's mom is the hairstylist and our clothing stylist, Tina Knowles. She hooks it up all the time, so whenever y'all see us in tight clothes, you know it's her. And Beyonce's dad is also our manager, and he's the greatest. He's also the executive producer of our album, and we're just very blessed to have great parents, very supportive parents, and LaToya and my mom are very supportive.
Back home, how you doing, Mom?
Now, LaToya, I would assume that the family, the moms, would help with some of the input and the concept of the album, because it's, you know, writing on the wall deals a lot with relationships and things of that nature.
Yeah, okay, this is a trip. Every time we did try and do something a little edgy, we would call our parents and be like, hey, do you think this line is too over the edge?
Take it the wrong
Do you
way.
think it's appropriate, or are we? They be like, no, I don't want you saying it. No, we be like, come on, Mom, come on. We gotta say something.
We gotta get them a little hip to the game.
Yeah, we gotta be like, let's do it, whatever. But they were involved, and they were involved. We made sure that we checked in and made sure everything was right and clear, and that we weren't saying something that wasn't too inappropriate for our age.
And Beyonce, Pops, Dad, how he feel about Bills? I know he was a provider. He's a supporter. He's one of those strong men. He's the backbone of the family, the traditional family. How he feel about Bills?
He loves Bills.
Oh, come on. Get out of here. Well, where Pops at? Pops, I am paying bills. I got big money. Okay?
Big money.
I'm paying
literally.
What?
You haven't one of my bills. I don't want you to pay my bills.
I'm looking out for all the fellas.
No,
the fellas.
No, he used my phone in the dressing room. You need to go on and pay that.
Let's break down that song. Let's break it down. We're going to break it down. It don't apply to me.
No,
okay? It don't apply to me at all. But there's some brothers from that experience that it does apply to. Now break it down, the song. Break it down.
The song is not talking about all guys. A lot of guys are like taking the song like to heart. That like, okay, they calling guys trifling. That is not what we are doing.
Okay.
In the relationship, it starts off really good. The guy is taking her places she's never been.
That's right.
Not necessarily spending money on her.
I do that.
Showing her a great time.
Big money.
But then he starts getting comfortable. He stops doing the things that he was doing, and he starts maxing out her credit card. He starts buying her gifts with her own money. Now, you know that's trifling. Running up her phone bills, perpetrating in her car. So the girl is like basically telling the guy to pay back the bills that he has run up.
Now, women have been doing that to men for eons.
But we're females.
We don't deny that. We don't deny that.
We know guys can agree with this song, but we had to sing it from a lady's standpoint.
Now, you know, and as far as I'm concerned, I think if you look at the relationship, you said about 4 or 5 months, you know, we start to get comfortable. Sometimes I think both partners start to get comfortable.
Yeah, they do.
You know?
Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that.
But what happens in the beginning of the relationship, right? We dating. Normally, I'm paying out. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, you know, I'm
girl can pay some
right. But that doesn't happen all the
I
time.
don't mind that. I wouldn't mind that.
What?
A relationship should always be 50-50.
50-50.
No doubt. It shouldn't be 70-30.
All right, can we come to a agreement on that?
Exactly.
All right, good.
But overall, it don't apply to all men. It applies to one guy. Don't worry. They're not talking about you, baby. They are not
Take
talking
some
about
money,
you.
please. Take some bills. I'm paying your bills. We'll be back.
Bills for y'all, bills for y'all.
Destiny's Child.
Bills
singing
for the children.
Big money right here.
Sure.
Hey, I got some Clevelands. I got some. Lorenzo Ice-T Thomas about to bounce on out of here. But first and foremost, I want to thank my girls, Destiny's Child, for stopping by.
Thank you.
for having us.
I know y'all got some shout-outs. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, I want to shout out to all my family, Big Dog, and all the 581 ballers. I love y'all.
Beyonce.
Solange, my little sister, Angie, Lindo, I love y'all.
Toya.
My family, Gavin, B, and Sakina.
Of course, Kelly.
Angie, my family, and of course, Artie.
All right, let's not forget about.
Columbia.
We know we got this poll going on.
Yes.
Right? All right. We have them by.
Thank you again.
I want to thank you, Rachel, for letting me sit up in your house, all right? Y'all gonna say my name?
Say my name.
Say my name.
Lipton.
Oh, see, now why you have to go there? You probably won't